J2Konsult and Entertainment, Hireti Productions and Stingomania Entertainment in collabo brings to UK and Ireland a serial premiere of a biopic movie, Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story, and a web and word production directed by Daniel Ademinoko. Venue, The Drum in Birmingham, 18th of June, 1st of July, Looking Spa Hotel in Dublin, Odeon Manchester, 8th of July, and the grand finale at Odeon Greenwich in London on the 16th of July 2011. Tickets, £10 standard, 25 gallery, available at Presidential Restaurant, Tommy's Kitchen, Tasty's Restaurant, Mr. A's Restaurant in Plumstead, Mama Calabar in Wembley, Lolac Restaurant in Peckham. Media partners and sponsors, Vox Africa Television, Ben Television, Nollywood Movies, OHTV, Voice of Africa Radio, FACTORY78, 24 Beats Records, ITV, EPJ Media, Addis Foods, The Promise Ventures, and Jules Estate.
FACTORY78 TV on FACTORY78.com. I'm your host, Adeshokwe Olajide. We're here at the press conference for the Grin story, Ghetto Dreamz in the UK. First of its kind, an icon, a musician, a legend in African terms. The biopic is out. We're here at the press conference to speak to everybody involved, J2Konsult, Hireti Entertainment. Every single situation, you have to lock onto FACTORY78 TV. From here, we're heading over to Birmingham, Manchester, Ireland, and then we finalize it in London. The premiere of Ghetto Dreamz is a Grin story. FACTORY78 TV, come with us.
He was born in the ghettos of Lagos. His brand of music was labeled as too local.
An example of rubbish. This thing can't sell.
But he had dreams of success on a global scale. He was determined to pursue his dreams of stardom at all costs. He hustled, he struggled, and he bubbled with his ghetto dreams. When things started to look up, it all came tragically crashing down.
My name is TY, and I am part of the organizers of this press brief. My partners are J2Konsult and Entertainment. That is Joe and Julius. They're probably just moving around. And I just want to say a very big thank you for those of us that came really early. And we've said a benediction over the African time means you have to be late. So for those of us that came early, I think we should just clap for ourselves, yeah? Yeah? We can do it, yes we can. This is supposed to be like an introduction, and usually for introductions, nobody can introduce you better than yourself. You know, I could say, oh, this is so-and-so, and that's it. But when you get up, you can say, my name is so-and-so, I'm from blah, 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 and I'm all of this. You're just going to introduce yourself, and we'll take it around like that. After that, Joe is going to come and tell us why we're here. Thank you.
My name is Obi Emelanye. I'm the writer and director of The Mirror Boy, and it's my pleasure to be here. The inspiration for this meeting came from a similar meeting that was held at OTV stations in Vauxhall a couple of weeks ago, where we gathered everybody with a stake in the entertainment industry, TV stations, internet bloggers, the press, filmmakers, promoters, to sit down and say what is happening in the entertainment world, particularly in the UK, demands that we come together to work together to promote ourselves, and unless we do so, the mainstream will not take us seriously. And the result of that kind of synergy is very evident with the leaflets that you have on your table, which is The Mirror Boy, which I'm very proud to be associated with. And it's the product of people coming together. OTV as my co-producers, and all the people that worked on the film, and all the people like DJ Abbas and Screen Nation that are working on the publicity, and TV stations who have come on board, Vox Africa, Ben TV, OTV, High TV, and that's what needs to happen. And for once, the mainstream industry is beginning to take us seriously. because we've decided to pull our forces together. So that's what this meeting is about. It's about sometimes putting faces to names, because a lot of people that work in the background, work behind the camera and stuff like that, nobody knows their faces, which is a good thing sometimes. And it's about networking. So some people might be looking for me for a while and they haven't contacted me, or might be looking for somebody across the table and I didn't know it was them. And we'll exchange cards and build relationships from here. But more importantly, it's about a film with somebody I choose to call an icon. It's very easy for people to bandy the name icon about, but I think the young man, in a very short time that he lived on this earth, made an impression, so much so that a film has been made in his honor. And we're here to try and find a way to promote these films amongst ourselves, because whatever happens, everybody says, oh, we have to cross over to the mainstream before we become somebody in this sector. We don't have to. We have enough people in the UK to make any Nigerian film successful. We have enough black people in the UK to make it happen. So we have to appeal first and foremost to our core audience, and then hope that the crossover audience would come along. And that's what we're trying to do. The idea is to leave this place today with a few contacts that you had before, more contacts than you had before, and also to contribute your quota. It might be in kind, mostly it would be, to the success and development of the film industry, particularly with Ghetto Dreamz. Thank you very much.
My name is Collins Archie Pierce. Well, I work for London Underground as Train Operations Standards Manager. I'm also into the movie industry, wherein I help promote, direct, help people who are coming up. I'm more into television program as well, and I love stage drama. I've got a drama group which I will talk about later on. Anyway, thank you very much and have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Ward and I'm a journalist for the Trumpet newspaper. I've written for a host of Black, British, African and the gospel community press. So I'm a niche journalist and I'm currently with the Trumpet. I've only been with them for a month or so. And I am Nigerian, contrary to my name.
I think that's very interesting. I'm Joe Higamsoy. It's a name, a very, very brilliant name at that. Okay, I kind of wear many hats, don't know where to start from, but I want to say that I'm the other side of J2Konsult and Entertainment here in the UK and globally. Also, I am a broadcaster, presenter and an actor. I work with Voice of Africa Radio, and it's my pleasure to welcome everybody to this gathering. Thank you so much.
It's Frida Iduom. I'm a guest here.
My name is Julius Imabe. Again, the other side of J2Konsult. And I'm also a property consultant with Jules Estates and Freshwater Property Management.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Honorable Shaba. I'm CEO Shaba Records and Entertainment.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lola Ogunbadejo, and I'm a presenter and a researcher for a program called Africa Rising, which is shown on OTV every Wednesday, 9 p.m. I'm also into script writing and acting.
My name is Lovely Osa. I'm a CEO of Success UK Nigeria Limited. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ade Adelaja. I'm from Manchester and I'm into promotions. The name of my promotion is Afro Vibes in Manchester, and we do a lot of big events. So anyone that wants to come down to Manchester, you know who to contact, basically. Thank you.
My name is Uche, and I'm the head of production Ben TV. Thank you.
Everyone, She Classy, CEO Classic Consult, Media Consulting, then columnist This Day Newspaper Nigeria for the UK.
My name is Augusta CMA, and I'm the co-founder of NigeriaUK.com, a website based here in the UK regarding all issues to do with African events in the UK. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Miriam Bajedi, and I'm the marketing director of Vox Africa Television. Thank you.
J2Konsult and Entertainment, Hireti Productions and Stingomania Entertainment in collabo brings to UK and Ireland a serial premiere of a biopic movie. Ghetto Dreamz.
I'm going to call on my partner, one of the J2Konsult and Entertainment gentlemen, Joe Ahi. He's going to be telling us why we're here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. While I was growing up, I was told that when you're in a gathering, you're addressing people as a mark of respect. You stand up to speak. That's what I would have loved to do, but observing the protocols for the day, I would perch here on my seat and just go about what I've been delegated to do. Again, on behalf of J2Konsult and Entertainment, Hireti Productions and Stingomania Entertainment, I want to welcome all of us to this wonderful gathering here this afternoon. Many will call it an August occasion, but we're in May here. The purpose of our meeting here this afternoon is to take beyond the horizon of Africa, if you like, or Nigeria specifically, the movie Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story, which was produced by Okbe Banwo and directed by Daniel Ademinoko, in honor of a young Nigerian who unfortunately isn't here with us anymore, duly or largely due to a ghastly motor accident he had last year, April. Just over a year now. The movie is the first of its kind, and the reason why I'm saying that is that we're all very conversant with movies. Some of, they are great producers and directors and actors and actresses. All of us in the entertainment industry, we're all here gathered this afternoon. What makes this movie unique in its sense is the fact that it is a biopic movie. A biopic movie that looks at the life and times of that young Nigerian, very much respected while he was here. I'm not sure if he was celebrated enough while he was with us, but as it were, he's gone, and this is talking about Dagrin.
The tragic true story of an up-and-coming star who became a mega-star in debt.
Screen, his image is right there on screen for us to see. I'll just quickly mention his full name for the benefit of those of us who probably do not know. He's Oladakbo Laiton Olanikbeku. So this movie goes a long way to exploring the possibilities, that can be if you believe in yourself and you're determined to achieve what you aim to achieve in life. So, in depth, it has really described what he stood for, despite the vicissitudes of life that came across his way. He managed to overcome as much as he could. Okay. So, in taking the movie beyond Nigeria and Africa, we're looking to have a serial premiere of that movie here in UK and Ireland. And we have various dates that have been lined up already for it. The curtain raiser for this premiere is taking place in Birmingham, and that will be on the 18th of June. And we also have it taking place in Dublin. Okay, taking place in Dublin on the 1st of July. And on the 8th of July, we have it taking place here in Manchester, and that brings Ade to mind. Like I said, if you have anything happening in Manchester, you know the point of contact. And the grand finale will take place in London here, and that will be on the 16th. There's not much that can be said other than seeing the movie for yourself so that you get to know exactly what it entails. So that's the purpose of us being here, and we as Obi mentioned earlier, synergy is something that we cannot take away from what we do, in this industry that we're in. It's very important that we're able to synergize, work together, and be able to take things to the next level. So, which is why we appreciate all of you for coming here this afternoon. So, in a nutshell, I think that's where I would leave it for now, and I'm sure there will be moments to perhaps pick up from there, or other contributions from other persons present here this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Father, make you no cry for me.
Thank you very much. That was a brilliant introduction. We're going to ask Julius to help us and to take us through the sneak preview of the film for about 20 minutes.
He was born in the ghettos of Lagos. His brand of music was labeled as too local.
An example of rubbish. This thing can't sell.
But he had dreams of success on a global scale. He was determined to pursue his dreams of stardom at all costs. He hustled, he struggled, and he bubbled with his ghetto dreams. When things started to look up, it all came tragically crashing down.
Father, make you no cry for me.
We'd like to say a special thank you for the media partners that are present here today, our sponsors, and every special guest that has honored and left your various busy schedules to honor this occasion. At the prestigious USA-based Los Angeles Movie Awards. It has also won numerous awards so far since then, such as the City People Excellence Award for Best Upcoming Actor for Tribes in Dudu Koko, which you saw there acting as Grin. News of the People Awards 2011 for the Best Upcoming Actor. Global Excellence Awards 2011 for Best Actor as well. It's also been nominated for Best of Nollywood Born Awards coming up in July. So as you can see, it's doing quite well and is actually spreading like fire, if we'll say that. It's currently running at different cinemas across the country in Nigeria and is scheduled to premiere in 20 different Nigerian university campuses over the next coming weeks, before moving here to the United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland in 4 cities, including Birmingham, which is on the 18th of June, Dublin on the 1st of July, Manchester on the 8th of July, and the grand finale in London on the 16th of July. If there's any reviews or any questions you'd like to ask regarding the upcoming event, we'll gladly accept them. Thank you.
I'm a critic. I'm finding it difficult to fault the movie. And that is, from me, it's more than 100% for many people. I'm a serious critic. So I don't think there's anything more I would like to say. It's just that having put Dagrin into a movie is the biggest anyone can do for him. It is the biggest. It doesn't matter how much is made. It doesn't matter whatever. But to have him immortalized, we lost something. Like, that's all I can say. Thank you.
I just got one question. I have a record company and I know the problem that record label face with artists. And it's a question that Headline is who he was with record label and no record label. Headline Record was the record label he was with when he was alive, Grin. And I know Grin very well. So was there any consultation with Headline in terms of portrayal of Headline in the movie, in terms of portrayal of Grin and conversation, or in terms of stuff like that? That's number one question. We're celebrating Grin as a boy in this movie. It's not about pointing fingers, but I just wanted to know, people that were really close to him as a person, what's their contribution to the movie? That's what I would like to know.
When the movie was being shot, Dagrin's parents were very much part of it. If you go on YouTube, and you go on you just click Ghetto Dreamz or something, you will see images of the making of the movie. And in some of those pictures, you will see his mom, because Rachel Oniga, she had to get a few, when you're doing a bio, you have to do a thorough work. And plus, Stingomania Records or Entertainment, headed by Okwebanwo. Okwebanwo is a very thorough person. And I've worked with them for some time when they were in Dove Media. And this is not the first bio we're doing. The first one was on the Redeemed Christian Church of God. It was an excellent movie. So you can be rest assured that proper homework was done. I'm talking about Headline Records. I know that at least last week he was with Mr. Banwo. So I'm sure. And then to correct this, I do not think any record label was mentioned, and it would be wrong to say that it is a particular record label or something. That would be erroneous,
Contribution that we're using. If I didn't know both parties,
yeah,
watching a movie like that,
yeah,
and I see how they're doing it, I would start thinking, women being the thing, whether they would say it or not.
yeah.
I'm someone that would say things.
Right.
So
And another, I understand your point. Another thing is, this is a sneak. It's not the full movie. So I'm sure that when we see the full movie, yeah.
If I'm part of something, if I'm part of an event, I like to make sure that we're celebrating our
Yes, and yes. So we're all working together. Thank you for the comment. Yes.
Thank you, TJ, for the point that you raised. Just in addition to the brilliant answer that Toyin is given to address any concerns. I'm sure, like you said, many might have in their mind, don't speak out, but you've spoken out, which is much appreciated. I also want to say that as part of what Okbe has done in line with this movie, particularly in terms of meeting the needs of the very close family, there's a website, again, where the Dagrin Memorial Project has been launched, and also I think if you go onto dagrinproject.com, there's a lot of information in there, and it has up to about 5 core areas that he wants to address. That's Stingomania Records, in the person of Okwebanwo, the producer of the movie, ranging from the parent, the family, to all others, the young that Grin represented, how he can work to help them to get to stardom, to achieve their aim in life. All of that has been taken into context and is being worked on. Thank you.
I've been in this country going to from 25 years, and it's only about maybe 2 years ago I started getting into watching Nigerian movies. And for me, I went to the premiere for Mary Boy, and I can see this is going to be a success. I mean, that Grin on his own, it was someone that people really want to get to know more. And I'm hoping this film can hopefully show the sort of person he was and the sort of person, he would have been if he was there, kind of thing. I'm proud because at the end of the day, I'm Nigerian, and I'm very happy to see this sort of film being done, because it gives a lot of image to the Nigerians and as well to the film industry, really. So more grace to the elbow.
Well, there's really not really much for me to say, but to just commend the producers of the movie. From the sneak preview that I've seen, I think they've really done a very good job, and I just want to implore those of us here present to try and put every little effort we can put into doing the promo here in the UK, where at least people can come out and see the good jobs that they've done, and lend their support. Thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring us and for coming. We really appreciate it. And I know that many times, for you to be a good salesperson, first of all, you have to believe in the product, and then you are able to better present the product so that people can buy into it. I think if I'm to just generally look at the atmosphere here, the energy I'm feeling here, it's like we all celebrate him, because he represents something in us that, you know, nothing is impossible, and it doesn't matter how really adverse your circumstances are as a person or as a people. You know, we can be unique and be recognized and celebrated for our uniqueness. It is sad that his life was cut short, but hey, it's not how long, but the quality, or, you know, the sort of life and the effects your life have, you know, in the footprints of time. So once again, thank you so much from my very powerful men here. You know, I can do all this shakara now because, you know, there are some big boys. You know, it's been wonderful working on this project. You know, Julius has been logistics master. And Joe, as you can tell, he's been fantastic with all of this. He's a quiet one, but, you know, they say deep waters, be quiet waters, they run deep and all that. You know, Tony may be the one you see all the time on the surface, but really, it's been a wonderful teamwork. And we're hoping that you will be part of us as a team. You know, we might be little here, but that when we come out of this place, that all of the UK will have an opportunity to celebrate something good from Nigeria, something good, something commendable, that they can talk about us in a positive light, yeah? Something we can all boast about. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Any other thing to be added to it?
Ghetto Dreamz.
Brought to you here in UK and Ireland by J2Konsult and Entertainment with Hireti Production.
As we move over to the other side, I just want to say that we'll be having individual interviews with representatives of various organizations, you know, while we all move around to network. And it's our pleasure also to have a mention. What you see here is FACTORY78, their online television outfit. They are right here. So please, let's avail ourselves of the opportunity to be in front of the camera and, you know, to say a word or two. Thank you.
My name is Charles Novia. I'm a Nollywood filmmaker, and I'm encouraging everybody out there in the UK and environs to go out and watch Ghetto Dreamz, the movie on Dagrin. Now, Dagrin was quite a great artist in the Nigerian entertainment scene, and this movie is on him, and it's a great movie. And it's brought to you courtesy of J2Konsult and TY More Entertainment. So you just go out there and get your groove on watching this movie. Great.
This is FACTORY78 TV at the press conference for the first screening of the movie Ghetto Dreamz, the official Dagrin story. I'm speaking to the entertainment company, the organization that has put this whole event together. I'll let them introduce themselves. They're called J2Konsult, and you are, sir?
Joe.
You are, sir?
Julius.
Well, today has been a fantastic day. People have come out to see this screening. We've asked questions. You've answered impeccably well. First of all, what drew you to this project?
Well, it's simply what drew me to the project is realizing what you can achieve when you believe in something. In life, you cannot write it out. The difficulties, the obstacles, if you like, that you would come across, but that should not deter you. It should not prevent you. So the doggedness, the belief that Grin had to achieving what he achieved while he was here, I look at that and I saw it as something very positive. And for the young ones out there that he's left behind, that did look up to him, you know, to get something showcased to the global world, if you like, beyond the terrains of Africa, for people to see and to get to know that the message the young man was trying to put across is very important. And when you believe in yourself, when you're positive-minded, you can always achieve it. I remember a song that was made. It says, even devil knows saying at my time. When the time reach, nothing stops it.
We're speaking to one of the organizers of today, Miss Moore of Hireti and J2Konsult.
That's correct. Hireti Productions, that is like the mother company that's got to do with film production, television production, and TY More Concepts, that's more events and premieres like what we're doing.
Well, today you've put a fantastic event together. We want to speak about the movie, the Grin story, you know, Ghetto Dreamz. Tell people why they should wait for this movie and come out to see it.
Well, if you've ever had a dream and it looks like you're the wrong color, you're the wrong name, or you've got the wrong brand, or nothing about it seems to look like the kind of thing that is happening everywhere. Hey, this dream tells you to celebrate your uniqueness. You know, it don't matter how many people believe in you or don't believe in you. All you have to do is believe in yourself. You need to come see this movie. There's something it does to you, you know. It just causes something to rise in you, and you're like, hey, I can do it. If I can believe it and dream it, it can happen. You know, so this movie is not just a celebration of Dagrin, who his life was really cut short, but in the short space of the time he lived, he was able to show us that if we can just keep at it, you know, we can get there.
Wow. I believe in you. I believe in the Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story. I believe in Hireti. Thank you very much for such an event, and it's brilliant talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. Hope to see you at the red carpet.
Absolutely. We're at the screening, the premiere, the press conference for the movie Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story. I'm speaking to Mr. Colin Archie-Pierce. You're involved with the production team, bringing it to the UK. First of all, today is the first actual event where people have had the chance to see this movie. How does this make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel great. It's a movie you must watch. The movie is all about the life of somebody who believes in his dream. Nothing going to deter him. Just like if I want to be somebody in life, and I made it possible to actualize my dream, whatever the circumstances. So this is a movie, it is, yes, to inspire the young ones coming up. You have to press forward, actualize your dream. Nothing should stop you.
You're here at the press conference for the first screening of the Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story. First of all, the snippet that you saw, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, I feel very very proud of the producers of the movie. They've really, you know, done a very good job, and I believe the movie would go places, and it would at least tell some other stories about, you know, the deceased gentleman that people didn't really know about him, you know, prior to his death. You know, it's a good job.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, I've seen you around here trying to organize, make sure that this event goes, you know, the way we expected it to go. It's been a success anyway today. What has been your involvement in this project been?
Well, basically, as you said, we have a website called J2K.com, and we tried our best to cover any events that's happening in the UK. When we got the call regarding the movie, The Grin, obviously it's a name that's popular with both British and Nigerian people from Nigeria. Basically, we thought it would be a good thing to come down, try and organize and let people know about the movie before it actually comes out. So far, what we've seen here today seemed to be good. I like the trailer so far. I like the story. It seems real than what you would normally see about other Nigerian movies. So it's something that's different. Definitely looking forward for the movie to come out. He's an artist everybody seems to know, but we don't know much about him. We just know about his career as a musician. His little time he came out, basically all we always see is when they come out, the music is good, we enjoy it. We don't know the struggles, how they got there, what was their plan in the future. We don't know those things. So we're hoping the movie would at least share light more about what Dagrin was about.
Tijani Entertainment. I'd like to shout out to J2Konsult and Entertainment for putting this together. The life of the Grin, the story of a good talent. You all are doing a good job. London, come out on the 18th of June, the 1st of July, and the 16th of July. So come out, London. Let's get this support. Let's support our own people. J2Konsult and Entertainment, you're doing a good job. Well done.
How you doing, sir?
I'm not too bad, sir.
Well, you're here today at the press conference for the official screening of the Dagrin story, Ghetto Dreamz. First of all, what did you think about it?
Oh, listen, guys. You just watch out, because this film is just going to blow up everyone's mind in the UK, because it's a film that, you know, is very inspiring and it's very deep. So for you guys to see it, I'm sure everyone's going to love it. Guaranteed. It's brilliant.
He was born in the ghettos of Lagos. His brand of music was labeled.
We're still here at the press conference for the first screening of the movie Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story. Standing right next to a CEO, a boss of his kind, Tijani Entertainment, baby. How you doing, bro?
Always a pleasure, my brother. Still Tijani Entertainment.
Fantastic. Now, at the press conference, you asked a very, very good question, which was, whilst producing this movie, were the relevant parties consulted in making the storyline? Do you feel like you got the right answer for that?
Yes. In the sense that I don't want people when they see this movie to go out feeling as if a record label was depicted as a bad record label, because we know how people can think sometimes. And being in the same line of business, I wanted it clarified, and it was clarified. So everybody was consulted, everybody is happy, no one is depicted. We're celebrating the life of the Grin, and that's what it's all about.
Fantastic. For someone like you that nurtures talent, nurtures musicians, to see one of our talent come out of Africa and be portrayed in such a light, even if he had passed away, but still a biopic that we've never seen before done in Nigerian terms. How does this make you feel?
It makes me feel proud of the organizers and the producer of the movie, because someone of that nature needs to be celebrated. He passed away at the prime of his life, and he needs to be celebrated. Nigeria, the rest of the world needs to know about talents that we have from Africa. And so sad that one of them passed away early. So yeah, it makes me really proud to be Nigerian and be involved with the whole concept.
Well, the movie is coming out pretty soon. FACTORY78 TV is going to definitely let you know when. Still Tijani Entertainment, baby. Thank you very much for speaking to me.
Pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure. FACTORY78. I always will come through. Watch out for the space. Africa Day, Trafalgar Square, 6th of August. I can't say it any better. It's the biggest gathering in Europe. FACTORY78, you don't need no pass. You're always welcome.
Miss Sheyi Classy, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You've seen the movie, you've seen the premiere, you're looking forward to the movie, the Grin story, Ghetto Dreamz. First of all, how does it make you feel?
Well, if there's anything I would say, it makes me feel it's quite emotional, because the Grin is quite personal. Like I said, I mentioned to a few in the meeting earlier, the Grin is not new to me. At least about 4 of us can claim that we knew him when nobody wanted to talk about him. We knew him when he was begging for shows, as depicted in some parts of the movie. We knew him when nobody wanted to hear him sing in Yoruba totally. And we knew him when you just look at him and say, look at this kid, you know. We knew him when nobody would even interview him doing interview me now.
So to see the movie come out, it must be a thing of pride for you.
Yeah, if there's anything, the movie has actually captured what should be done to our celebrities if anything happens to them, especially when they die. Because you could talk about him, you could put him on Facebook, but this is like you've immortalized him, you know, in a movie, and it can't get better than this.
This is the time for the Grin story in the UK, for people to come out and celebrate it. You guys have gotten involved, you've brought everybody together. We're all excited, can't wait for the film itself. Now, you had to have fought some obstacles to eventually put this project together. How did you overcome those obstacles?
Well, as you know, in the industry, there's so much to always contend with, especially when there's something that spreads like fire on its own. The Dagrin story, as you've seen, but not going into too many details. But the fact that if you have your standards and you keep to your principles, you will always achieve, go beyond all those boundaries and all those obstacles. And that's what it's been through thick and thin. All the obstacles that has come through, we've just kept to our standards, kept to our principles. And at the end of the day, believe me, that is what has kept us going up onto this level. The Holy Scripture says, your gift will make room for you. And that's what we're celebrating about the life of Dagrin here. His gift, just keep onto your gift. Keep walking it. Keep walking it. When the time comes, that's it.
Well, you've heard it first. FACTORY78 TV, J2Konsult, Ghetto Dreamz the Dagrin story. Stay tuned, and we will let you know when it comes out. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you too. Peace.
Yeah, look up to the sky. It's a bright day. Sometimes when I sleep and I'm dreaming, man, I just don't wanna wake up. I realize that I'm married to the game, and me and my bitch never break up.